You know, I was thinking about the story of Lucifer lately, the whole fallen angel thing, and it hit me that it's not just some old theological myth. It's actually a perfect metaphor for what a lot of us are going through right now. Because here's the thing. I realized I was that person, the one who had everything handed to him, and then I threw it all away without even realizing it was happening. Think about the classic gifted kid burnout. It's a literal fall from grace. And if we're being completely honest, nobody really understands the quiet weight of watching your own potential rot away while you sit there doing absolutely nothing about it. Chapter 1. The Curse of the Gifted Kid. When you're young, everyone tells you you're special. You have all this raw potential, teachers love you, and you don't even have to try to get good grades. You're essentially sitting at the top of your own little world. You're the bright, shining star. But then high school ends, or college hits, or you enter the real world, and suddenly that effortless talent isn't enough anymore. You hit a wall. Hard. I was broke, man. Completely broke. While my friends were making money and building stuff, I was just there, playing games, wasting time wondering why I was so far behind. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't behind because I was unlucky. I was behind because I was choosing distraction over everything else. And instead of learning how to struggle, you just give up. I've seen it happen so many times. You start hiding in your room. You scroll your life away. You watch your peers pass you by while you feel completely paralyzed. You went from being the one with infinite potential to just another person, struggling to get out of bed before noon. Chapter 2. The Architecture of the Descent. How did we even get down into this ditch? Let's actually look at the math of how we spend our days. We wake up, we're already feeling behind. So, what's the first thing we do? We grab our phone to escape reality before our feet even touch the floor. We flood our brains with cheap dopamine from strangers living fake, perfect lives on Instagram or TikTok. We consume endless digital chaos, arguments, and noise. And then we wonder why we have zero attention span left to build something real. We are constantly draining our emotional batteries on things that don't matter. By the time we look at our actual goals, like starting that business, hitting the gym, or working on a personal project, our brain is entirely cooked. It has no fuel left. So you tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow looks exactly the same. I was addicted for 4 years straight. 4 years. Every single day I was stuck in the same loop, telling myself, tomorrow I'll change. Until one day I realized nobody was coming to save me. The only way out was to stop running from myself and actually stay busy. That's when things shifted. You're trapped in this vicious modern loop where you're addicted to the very distractions that are keeping you miserable. You aren't lazy. You're just overstimulated and underdisciplined, floating in a cloud of modern regret. You're letting an algorithm dictate your entire life path, while your potential just sits on the shelf, gathering dust. Chapter 3. The Pride Trap. The angel fell because of arrogance. And for a lot of burned out kids, pride is what keeps them stuck at the bottom. Because you used to be the smart kid, your ego is fragile. You're terrified of looking stupid or failing publicly. So your brain plays a trick. It convinces you to not try at all and pretend you don't care rather than risk coming up short. But hiding doesn't make you special anymore. It just makes you irrelevant. You have to be willing to look stupid, to be a complete beginner if you ever want to start climbing back up. Chapter 4. Rebuilding from the ashes. You can't build a comeback while mourning the person you used to be. Nobody owes you success just because you were smart when you were 12. If you want to break out of this cage, you need absolute stillness. Turn off the noise. I started with just 2 push-ups a day. 2. And every single day I added more. It wasn't about getting jacked. It was about proving to myself that I could actually follow through on something. That one small habit changed everything about where I am today. Stop looking for an easy shortcut out of the dark. Reclaim your mind. Drop the weight. The outro. If you're still listening, it means you're ready to stop hiding. The descent is over. It's time to start climbing back up, block by block. Hit subscribe if you're committing to the rebuild, and tell me in the comments, what is one thing you've been avoiding? That's your first quest. Welcome to Lexion.